Oh, we're underway now. Under 21 men's Hong Kong China against Singapore, where Singapore has just received possession after the first sprint. Quick shot from Fu and a rebound from Hong Kong, but unfortunately the ball bounces off his teammate's boot for Singapore corner.
The Singapore team is actually playing hard to bring the ball in with one man in the box, hoping to find a goal. A nice reset there, very safe for the next wave. And a shot found the end of the net. That was a goal by the men's under 21 Singapore team. For those who are viewing right now, this is the first half with 1 minute into the game. Hong Kong China team putting one man in the box.
Lam now on the ball, making the pass to his teammate Lam on the right flank. So Hong Kong China looks to be in no particular hurry. They seem to be waiting for a certain trigger before they start their offense. You can see Chan now trying to jostle for space in the Singapore box. Quick reset now towards the left flank and a block from the Singapore goalkeeper Yo. Looking for outlet pass and teammates on the sprint.
It is a fast break. Will he make it in?
Looking for support by his teammate.
Picked up.
Two Hong Kong China players, three are now back in the zone, and he wisely chooses to reset to his teammates outside the zone. 30 seconds left on the shot clock now for Singapore to get any advantage out of this.
Team Singapore is bringing the ball in.
Toe to Lim now. Lim to Yo.
And an attempt on the goal, and it's a goal!
It's a great shot by Yo, also the goalkeeper for the Singapore team.
They are putting up good pace in 3 minutes into the game.
Score lines now, Singapore 2, Hong Kong China 0.
And again, we are seeing Hong Kong Chinese team putting up a slow attack, taking their time to set up with one man in the box. Would they do the same thing right now? Doing a bit of passing, running down the clock.
So China from Singapore trying to pressure the Hong Kong China players on the outside who are doing passing, and we see Lim now going for a sprint as the ball goes towards Lam. Lam is under pressure, has capsized after a good push by Lim. Pushes him again, and surely that's 5 seconds now on the ball, and he throws the ball away. Surely the referee is going to punish that, and rightly so, he gets a green card for dissent and unsportsmanlike behavior. Once a foul has been called by the referee, you are not allowed to throw the ball away. You have to leave the ball at the spot of play and leave your position. Lim now looking to restart proceedings for Singapore.
They're going to bring the ball in.
And now Singapore have a man advantage. Let's see how they work to utilize that. And we already see now space on the left flank for Fu.
Two men in the box.
He might return the ball back.
And another shot goes in.
And that's a great shot to the near post. Keeper had no chance to save that. And Singapore extend their lead.
Team Singapore is building up good momentum well into the first half of the game. We are now seeing Hong Kong China coming back with 5 men on the team and starting their offense.
So, Kwak, what happened with that? Why is there now 5 men? Wasn't there a player sent off? If you could explain.
They did have a player sent off. This is power play. So within the 2 minutes when Singapore finds the ball at the back of the net, they can get another player back into the game as long as they score a goal. If not, they have to wait for the timeout.
So it looks like possession has now been regained by Singapore. We see two players on the break now. Chan, quick on the break.
We have a Singapore player up front, not
But
finding the ball.
the pass could be better, and Singapore regain possession. Surely the shot's still on, but the Hong Kong China goalkeeper has regained his position. So Chia now passing the ball back to Fu, sorry.
They do have 50 seconds on the clock. They can take the time to set up for a good attack and maintain their lead. Once again, with one man in the box, attempt a shot just off the post. And another shot following up. A good block by the keeper and a corner to the team Singapore.
So now we see Chia of Singapore trying to jostle for some space down the left flank for his teammate Fu, who's waiting for a good timing. Surely the ball will find its way to the left flank now, and indeed it does. It's a good pass from some space, and if Lightning can strike twice, so can Fu. Same shot, same goal from the same position. Down the left flank after a good push by his teammate on the right zoner.
Team Singapore is finding their own pace. They are doing really, really well now, connecting shots. Will they maintain this throughout the rest of the match?
So for the fourth time now, Hong Kong China are restarting the ball in the middle. And we might see Team Singapore move out to pressure them into making some bad passes to gain possession.
They are in no rush to bring the team out.
But it looks like that shot itself was rushed, as Hong Kong China now gives away possession before the shot clock is over, and Team Singapore now will look to extend their lead. So Yo now to Chia, with Lim on the right flank. And again now we see Chia in the zone, attacking the zone on the right with Fu behind him, who looks to be pedaling out now.
There is some slight difference in their offense. Right now we are seeing two men in the box and opening up the flanks.
So right now we see that the zoner has been separated from the goal. And here we have Fu again.
Another
Third time
shot.
now, with a great assist by his teammate Chia. So instead of a push away from the flank, it was now a push that separated the defender from the middle area where Fu drove into.
That was a very nice run right into the goal. The Hong Kong China team is starting their offense yet again.
And surely we would like to see them make full use of the 60 seconds that they have been accorded in the shot clock.
Team Singapore is not making it easy for the team. They are putting extra pressure.
And we see Lam and Man just staying very close to each other, while a long shot has been taken by Lam again. So that's possession being given away again, and we have Lim now on the fast break for Singapore. Looks like he's going for a long shot. He shoots.
Is it going to go?
And it's off the crossbar. And Chen now will receive the rebound.
It is picked
Or
up by
not.
the Hong Kong China team.
And Singapore looks to pressure the ball to prevent the Hong Kong China fast break. The ball has bounced to Ng now of Hong Kong China. He passes it to Lam,
There's a bit of a
Ooh.
holding there.
who uses his pedal on Chen's boat to gain support to prevent himself from capsizing, and in doing so commits the foul. Quick restart, but the referee seems to want the restart to be from the exact occurrence of the foul, and he pulls play back.
We are seeing the Hong Kong China team struggling slightly a little bit on the defense, trying to keep the Team Singapore men out.
So Chen now jostling for some space in the zone.
They do have slightly under a minute on the clock. We think they might be putting up one more offense just before we call the end of the half.
But there's been a curious pass, to say the least, from Chan of Singapore. And Lam gratefully receives the ball, but the referee has called for another obstruction foul on the Hong Kong China team. Singapore will be thankful for that. The pass goes into the zone, and Chen will surely finish, and the score is now 6-0.
We do have 20 seconds more on the clock before the first half ends.
So just about 9 seconds now, and Hong Kong will definitely look to go for a long shot, as they have been doing all game. And shot goes off the crossbar, and it's halftime now. Score of 6-0 with Singapore in the lead above Hong Kong, China. Stay tuned. Nice try. Welcome back. Second half is underway now. We see Chan from Singapore going for the sprint and will win the sprint comfortably. Makes the pass to Fu. Looks like they are going for a quick attack.
JQ, how important is the first ball when they go for it?
The first ball is important because whoever wins it gets to start the first attack, and if you assume yourself to be of the equal level, you would look to score the first goal and gain the advantage. So the probability of getting the first goal comes along with the probability of winning the first ball. So if you are a team that wants to get the lead, you would definitely look to win the first ball.
We are seeing some of the teams here playing out the 60 seconds of the shot clock. And now possession is in Hong Kong, China.
So Lam now of Hong Kong, China trying to jostle for some space against Fu, who is defending for Singapore on the right, but looks like there's been a turnover in possession. Chan now recovers possession and is unable to actually because his counterpart from Hong Kong, China, Ng, has actually stolen the ball back. Back to Lam now, who's looking for outlet. And Hong Kong will be back in attack.
That is really interesting now that we are looking at Team Singapore putting two men out to put pressure on their opponents. and coming back for 1-3-1 defense.
So it looks like Chan of Hong Kong China had a bit of success in the zone as he sent his counterpart for a tumble. And again, a shot taken against two paddles actually by Lam, my man of Hong Kong China, who then recovers the rebound, makes a pass to Chan, who was playing the box, but Singapore is now back in possession. Distance pass.
Fast break.
And surely Fu, he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper now.
Will he make the shot?
Can he
It's
score?
coming in. And it finds the back of the net. It's a goal.
It's a fake, good fake, and around the pedal to the far post. What a goal. Composure there by Fu, also the captain for Singapore team, to extend his side's lead to 7 goals to 0.
Good composure on the Team Singapore side. It seems that they're getting into a good groove of the defense and converting into attack.
So Lam of Hong Kong now opting to use his tail of the boat to jostle instead of the head. And he's facing away from the Singapore goalpost and back to using his tail. But Chia now has actually stolen the ball. It's a great steal and another distance pass. Looks like we have a sprint on.
We are seeing Team Singapore at the front picking up the ball, and will he make the goal?
Toe now for Singapore.
And that's a chest shot.
And Singapore now leads 8 goals to 0 against Hong Kong China.
We are looking at 6 minutes on the clock for Team Hong Kong China to find its way back to bridge the gap.
So we would like to see Hong Kong China clean things up a little. So there have been many possession turnovers. If things don't change, we might actually see 1 goal per minute, which is what Hong Kong China definitely will not want. See Singapore drawing back to traditional defense now, lesser pressure on the ball. It's passed into the hands of Chan now. Back to Lam. With a bit of pressure now actually from Toe of Singapore.
We are seeing 2 men pushing outwards for more pressure on the team. And the ball is
now
being
he
picked
takes
up.
a tumble. Lam from Hong Kong China capsizes with the ball.
The whistle has been blown.
And looks like there has been a foul. So looks like the Singapore player was impeding the Hong Kong China player from rolling himself back up from the water. So in Canoe Polo, when there's a capsized player, you have to allow the player sufficient space to recover back from a capsized position. Lam now with the ball, and there's been an in-zone pass, and
The shot was taken.
keeper was alert. Yo now with the ball, Singapore on the fast break. Distance pass to the sprinter.
It is a long pass and it makes it. Picked up by the Singapore team.
Referee waves play on, and that's a great goal
That
by
was
To.
a good goal.
Great composure, although the pass was a bit too much to the front. To manages to reach the ball before the Hong Kong China player could reach there in time while on the turn.
Team Singapore has extended the lead into 9-0.
So on the replay, you might have seen To of Singapore actually use his boat to cut the ball away before the Hong Kong China player could reach for the ball with his hands. And now Hong Kong China start the ball from the middle. With Man in possession. To Ng now. And back to Man. Again, now the Singapore zone does not look too bothered. And Chan has made his way in while the rest of the Singapore team have gone out for some pressure.
They are picking up on the pressure.
There's a distance pass made again now by Chen of Singapore, who may have passed to the wrong person actually.
Just slightly short if he's going for the long pass.
That's a good tackle and also a good recovery from the Hong Kong China player.
A good tackle here. Will he recover the ball?
So referee has blown for timeout. Looks like he has spotted a foul. And he has actually signaled for his counterpart referee to have a chat. We'll find out what they have been discussing in just a bit.
Who are new to the sport, Canoe Polo is played with 5 players from each side. A little bit like basketball, where the full team will attack and defend at the same time. And the goal is scored when the ball finds the back of the net, with each ball counting for 1 point.
It looks like the referee has come to a conclusion. He's reaching to his pocket for a card. Looks like someone has been sent to the sin bin for 2 minutes. Not sure what the foul was called for.
It might look.
And looks like it's an illegal holding.
It is. We are seeing the Singapore team here
So now Singapore down to 4 men.
still very composed.
And Hong Kong China has the numerical advantage. Can they get a positive outcome from this offense? But Lim has managed to get the ball from the rebound and is on the sprint for a fast break now.
He's
Can
going
Hong Kong
for it
China catch?
and makes the goal.
So 9 goals to 0 now for Singapore.
That was a quick sprint and dribble and followed by a shot.
And again, now it's a relatively young Hong Kong China team, so definitely there will be many learning experiences to take away from this game. They will look to come back stronger, and this is a required path in the journey of Canoe Polo.
It is 3 minutes left on the clock.
So Ng now with the ball, and it's a good block by the defense. So Yo of Singapore now on the ball, makes a pass to the left flank, who again distance pass, and we have a big sprint made by Lim of Singapore. He goes for a long shot, and it's off the bar.
It's off the bar and the keeper will pick up the ball.
And we see the pressure still continue to go on by the Singapore players. They look to recover possession, while surely the Hong Kong China players now need to move up to counter attack, which they are, and they are moving forward, while the Singapore team sprints back to set up their defense. So Lam of Hong Kong China now with the ball. Again with a distance pass, distance shot.
And the ball goes to Team Singapore now.
Yo of Singapore now, quick pass to the left flank. The fast break still on. There's space in the middle now, but
He takes a dribble,
he takes a dribble.
makes a pass, and would
Next
that find the
ball.
back of the net?
Chan now for Singapore. It's a great block by the
keeper.
goalkeeper.
And dropped the ball again, picked up by Team Singapore.
So Fu, quick on the rebound for Singapore, and he manages to draw the foul, and Lim will restart the ball for Singapore. Defense set up now for Hong Kong China. Referee is organizing things for the penalty to hand foul committed by Hong Kong China.
Team
So-
Singapore is actually taking it really in their stride, getting
So-
their pace together and going for attack.
Drive down the left flank now by Yo. Double block by two pedals, and it's a corner for Singapore.
We are seeing a lot of players going out hard against the keeper as well as the defender to get the ball back after a shot.
And again now we see Chia of Singapore on the left side of the zone, trying to work some space for his teammates to drive into. You see a pass into the water for Yo, while Chia works. Yo
Bring the ball in.
contemplating the shot, makes a pass,
And that's
and
the
a
shot.
goal. And we reach double digits, and Singapore are 10 goals to 0.
The score seems to be set with 1 minute left on the clock.
Hong Kong China now restarting the ball. And again, we see Lam. I think he might be going for a long shot again. Will he go for the long shot? Yes, he does. And again, it's a turnover in possession back for Singapore. It's great attempts for Lam, but surely he should attempt to get his shots on target. Long pass now by Lim.
With 25 seconds on the clock, will this be the last goal?
And you see it now, it's a goal from Chan. So in the space of 10 seconds, much can occur. And it'll be a great learning experience for Lam of Hong Kong China. Restarting the ball now. Lam. Again,
There's
that's
a long
a
shot.
distance. And
That's the end of the
that's the
game.
end of the game of 11 goals to 0.